Hey guys, Ryan here with another movie review. Just got back from seeing Transformers, Age of Extinction, 3D. And overall, I thought it was a good movie, but it's kind of a mixed bag. I got stuff I liked about it, stuff I didn't. But try not to spoil anything here. This one, it basically picks up 5 years after the events of the last movie, and that's basically where it ends when it comes to that. You're, if you already know by now, the human cast was none of them returned, which is kind of, it would have been one thing, but they didn't. My problem with it, I guess, is semi-spoiler. They didn't really explain it. They kind of just left stuff open, which I hate. Annoys me. That was probably my main issue with the movie. I mean, as a movie, I thought it was great and entertaining, and there's parts in it that were perfect. I thought pretty well. I mean, Prime, obviously. They always portray Prime how he's supposed to be, especially with Peter Cullen as the voice. So, though he's a little bit meaner in this movie, a little bit more, and more edge to him, but you'll see why. I mean, if you're already seeing it, the preview, that basically after the event in Chicago, humans decided to hunt down all the Autobots as well as Decepticons, so present us there, and so he's not too happy, and I'm okay with that, and finally we got the Dinobots, so we finally get to see Grimlock and Swoop and all the Dinobots, which is great, even though there's some issues with that as well, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Basically, when they pick up, it's kind of slow in the beginning, in my opinion. A little bit more character development between Mark's new character, Cade Hale. He's a he's an inventor. So, and he stumbles upon Optimus Prime, and gets sucked into a battle for humanity. Through factions. You got the humans hunting them down. You got the Decepticons, and just a big old mess when it comes to that. Big action. It's kind of like Dark of the Moon, in my opinion, with that. It's kind of slow in the beginning though. Like the first one, they had the the character development. The first one, but then the action picks up and it's non-stop. The movie. It's almost a 3-hour movie too. It's pretty long for a Transformer movie, and I'm okay with that. It wasn't boring or anything. I had no issues with that, and the 3D was kind of okay. Like in the beginning, it was good 3D, but then it's like they kind of stopped trying halfway through. Seems like. But yeah, continuity issues. That's my biggest issue with the movie. Is they leave stuff unexplained that they should have explained. But basically, if you've seen the last movie, how that ends, that's how it picks up. That's where it picks up from. It seems like everything before the end of Dark of the Moon didn't happen, and that kind of bugs me. I would, even if it's half, even if it's just a phoned-in excuse, I'd rather have a phoned-in excuse than no excuse at all. Explanation at all why nobody's there, or even some of the Transformers not there. Because I mean, some of them did not die, but they didn't explain where they were. I mean, we did get some new ones. We got Hound finally, and they did a good job with him. And John Goodman does the voice for him. He did a perfect job. I think it was one-liners was great. You have Crosshairs. I like how he looked robot mode. I mean, he had like they gave him a robotic duster. It was cool. He kind of reminded me of Ironhide a little bit. He had that edge to him, but he's a little bit more of a mercenary. But I mean, can't blame him for what goes on. You'll find out in this movie. We got Drift. Drift. That's right. Drift, not Drift. Drift. He's like a samurai. He's got like the samurai look, which is fine with me. I thought it was awesome. And of course, Bumblebee's back. So I don't know why now he's a 60. When you get to see him again, he's like a 67 souped up Camaro. but then he transforms into the new one. I don't understand how that one's better, but Bumblebee's back. The comedy relief right there, as always. And it's okay. He's one of my favorites. But I personally, I think they put too much emphasis on crime and Bumblebee in general. I mean, they're great, their popularity, but there's other Transformers, especially in the movie. I think that they could have, shared the spotlight a little bit more with the Dinobots. I mean, they were finally in it, but it's like they kind of, if you've seen in the preview, they kind of got reduced to mounts, and that kind of bugs me in a way, because it's like they have a lot more of a presence in the original, and I wish that would have transferred. But I mean, I'm glad overall that we actually got them in the movie, and Grimlock looked great when you actually see them. But I just wish they would have gave them a little bit more of a presence. But that's just my opinion. And the continuity issues, like I said. But I mean, it wasn't boring. The action was good. The new people in it, Marky Mark. If you like his movie, you'll probably like it. His part, he's a badass. He always is in most of his movies. And even though I think they downplayed a little bit, but it was good. It was entertaining. Long for a Transformer movie, but it's okay. It was okay. It was funny. They had the comedy. It was serious. A lot more serious, like Dark the Moon, a little darker. And they set it up for maybe having another one. But I heard they weren't planning on doing another movie, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. They'll leave it open, but I mean, if it makes money, I'm sure they'll leave another one. I mean, giant robots fighting each other. Michael Bay's emphasis on huge explosions, hot women, and nice cars. And that's box office profit right there. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be another movie, whether we want it or not. We'll get another movie. Whether he'll be doing it, I don't know, because he keeps saying he's not going to. But he came back. Here we are, 4 movies in, and he's still doing it. And like I said, if you like the other ones, I'm sure you like this one. I mean, it's different, but I mean, it's still got the formula that all the other ones had. But if I'm gonna pick one, it's kind of more still like Dark Moon, a little darker, showing the dark the darker side of human society. But it's basically, it's not more coming of age now. It's more like a father-daughter relationship, as well as the ultimate battle between good and evil. Autobots versus the Decepticon scum, but it was a good movie. Again, overall, I enjoyed it, even with my issues, and I'd still recommend seeing it, especially if you like it, especially if you like the other ones. But I mean, as people who actually watched the original G1 cartoon or even read the comics are gonna have issues with it, but that's a given, because Michael Bay doesn't care too much about source material, but as a movie, it was good and it was enjoyable, I think. Whether or not 3D, that's up to you if you want to pay the $9.75. But I think movies like Amazing Spider-Man and Godzilla had better 3D. But it was still good, and I recommend seeing it. That's everything I want to talk about. So that was basically my quick review of the Transformers: Age of Extinction. I hope you liked it. If you did, find it helpful. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter at Ryan_Maiden. As always, my Facebook profile is going to be in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.